Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out with middleweight Denzel Bentley. Obviously under unfortunate circumstances for yourself. We're meant to be 2 days away from the fight. 1 day away from the weigh-ins with Andrew Robinson. Obviously that's all been pushed back a couple of weeks now. But first of all, how are you actually?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just here supporting Louis. He's headlining tomorrow, so where I was fighting on Saturday, I didn't have the chance to show my support. So I know my fight's off, but I get to support him, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, of course. Do you ever get nervous when you watch your close friends fight?
Yeah. Like today I was getting heated with a little face off. I was like, yeah, it's going off. So I get to be a fan today, but I'm excited for him more than nervous because I know he's putting the work. Like there's no stone unturned. Like he's had to be held back. Like he's putting the work. Like he's ready.
And obviously on yourself, as we just said, you were meant to be fighting. Kind of where were you when you got the call that it was cancelled, and how frustrated? Talk me through that kind of 5 minutes from getting the phone call and then how you were feeling instantly after.
We were in the gym doing our last hard session, and I never got told, or we never got told until after, because that's obviously where when Martin looked at his phone when everything was done, he was like, oh look, I've just had this message to fight us off, and we was all like, you got to be joking. Like, we just all put in a shift here. Like I'm saying, if I was at home and I got the call, I might have just stayed at home. But it is what it is. Like that's yesterday's news. Like I said, I'm fully focused on supporting Louis now. Obviously, Billy Ellington's fighting for the Southern Area Saturday, so that's what my weekend's about, and I'm supporting the boys.
Of course. Big weekend for the gym, but obviously for yourself on a personal note, it must be so frustrating because coming off a loss, you want to get rid of that kind of feeling of the last fight I lost. You want to get back on kind of a winning run.
Yeah, 100%, man. And I got back in the gym straight away. Like it's no secret. Like I've been training my ass off to just get back out there, and some people take a loss and take months and years off or whatever it is. I didn't want to be one of those fighters. I want to be straight back in the gym, straight back out there, correct it, and that's what I wanted to do. If I could have been out earlier, I would have been out earlier, but this is, postponed it. I've been ready for a long time now. It's mad frustrating, but like I said, I just got to see the brighter side of it, and that's being able to support Louis on Friday and Billy on Saturday.
How kind of different is it when you go in there to support your friend? Is it just kind of relax it back and then just enjoy it, I can imagine?
No, it's exciting. I can't really relax. I can't enjoy it. I'm mad invested in it. I'm mad invested in it. Do you know what I mean? Like that's my teammates. Like in the gym, we're like brothers. Do you know what I mean? So we're in there pushing each other on in the gym. I want to go out there and see them smash it. I want to see them shine. So I don't really get to relax and just enjoy it. I'm just as invested in it.
And whenever you do fight, I kind of get the feeling that'll be October the 9th. If it is then, is it going to be the same opponent? Or regardless, is it still going to be Andrew Robinson?
It might be the same opponent. It depends how he takes this little period of everything being called off. If he decides to say, bun it and blow up, will he be ready in, what's it? It should be like 4 weeks from Saturday, I think. So it should be all right. But yeah, if it is October the 9th, that's in Birmingham and that's where he's from. So I'm sure he'll be comfortable taking on his home turf. So
yeah, of course, and there's going to be a crossover audience potentially watching the fight with, if you were on it, you guys, and then obviously Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury that same night.
Yeah. So it'll be a good night to get on that card because it runs into a tremendous fight with a trilogy rather. Like it's been called off and back on, but you still don't really know what way he's going to go. Like everyone looking at Wilder's training and what he's been getting up to, and he is looking better in my opinion. So obviously you still edge Fury, but it's not a foregone conclusion. Like I don't think Wilder will get stopped again. So it's still an exciting fight to watch. So just being on the card and the build up to that, it'll be a good night.
I completely agree. I think I don't know what to think because people see the video of Deontay shadow boxing in the sea and they're like, oh, he's changed. Yeah. Do you think he has?
I can see changes, but like I've said before, I haven't seen him in a sparring situation to see if he's been able to get off what he's been learning on the pads and the bags in the fighting situation. Do you know what I mean? Until I see that and see him getting off what he's been learning on the pads and stuff in the fighting situation, then I can't really say he's changed. It's easy to do whatever is on the pad because you're thinking about it, but when you're fighting, sometimes you just don't think and you go into autopilot and you just do what you usually do, what you're comfortable doing. So I'd like to see a little clip of him sparring and getting off some of the moves that he's been practicing. Then I can say, yeah, he's really changed.
Yeah. Could you kind of give us a prediction? I mean, you don't know either of them too well. I don't know. You probably don't know. Yeah. So you can give us a prediction. No sitting on the fence.
Yeah. No. I think it would be a better fight than the second one. Don't think Wilder gets stopped, but just based on last performances, I'm gonna have to edge Fury. But I won't be surprised if Wilder gets it done, but I'm going to edge Fury.
Yeah. And talking of rematches, obviously, is there a potential for you to rematch Felix Cash in the future? And what do you think you'll bring different to the table?
I hope so, man. I hope so. I honestly hope so. I just hope, like I've said, I think he'll do well and get to world level, and I've got to prove myself and get to that level also. And hopefully, when we're both there, I'll be in position to call for that rematch, and we'll have a bit of a backstory behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like we fought at British level, we've both gone on to do our thing at world level, and we can get it cracking again and see what I bring different to the table at that point and what he does. So
do you think it'd be kind of a good thing for you to look at rematches that have happened in the history of boxing and kind of take in what people have done different in second fights, so that maybe next time you could be more motivated? Obviously you've got enough motivation, but you can bring in a lot more than what you perhaps might have in the first.
You can say that, but I don't know. I don't know if that really helps. Of course, obviously, your mindset should be different in a rematch anyway. You should be more motivated, especially if you're the one coming off the loss. It should be anyway. You don't need to look at any videos to get you up for it. Like otherwise, then you're probably not ready for that rematch. But at the same time, you can watch that, but it's the opponent. The opponent going into the rematch that I'm watching might not have been as up for it because they feel like, oh, I already got him out of there. Me going into this rematch, for example, if I went into a rematch with Cash, he might be just as up for it, like, nah, you know what, he's coming to take my head off because I got him last time. I'm not letting him get one over me. So it's just mindsets. It's just about what I do and not really watching what everyone else done in a rematch because their opponents might have been in a different headspace.
No disrespect to Andrew Robinson, but I fully believe that you will come through that fight with the victory. When can we next expect to see you in a tough fight that, potentially even a 50-50 kind of bigger belts as well?
If it's up to me, it would have been straight away, you know what I mean? But Andrew Robinson's a good fighter, he's a tough man. He's not going to come and lay down. His last fight with Williams didn't go his way. He probably felt hard done by with the head clash and all of that stuff. So he probably got something to prove a little bit, you know what I mean? Thinking, nah, I'm not letting another one of them guys come and take it off me. So he's going to be trying hard, which is good because it'll make for a good fight. But if I can get it again by the end of the year, just put me up with anyone and I'm all right.
Brilliant. We'll appreciate your time and definitely catch up with you soon, hopefully before the next fight, whether it's in the next month, hopefully. So thanks for your time. Thank you very much.